Hi, I'm Scott Cobb, art director of Lost. We're currently on the set of exterior Othersville, also known as exterior suburbia, and this is where the others have been living on the island. This is where they sleep and they cook, and it's the housing compound left over from the Dharma Initiative. And we're standing directly in front of Juliet's house, as you can see in the background, where she lives, where we built the interior on a stage. We have the exterior here on location. The design comes from the idea that it's an experiment in utopian society. And part of the feel of this is to create a very mundane, suburban, could be anywhere type of location.
Morning, Juliet.
We're going to have a very sort of monotone, uniform look about the design. At the same time, however, we wanted to have a slightly more industrial, retro, and sort of a bit of a creepy feel because this is, in fact, the others. You can see in different places we have like a hammock, we have flowers and pots and so on, things that make it look lived in. However, there are these very industrial-looking lights as well as surveillance cameras, and that ties in more about the manipulation of the people that live here by Ben. There is something a bit different about Ben's house. If you step back a little bit and look up, you can see that Ben's house is a little bit bigger. And although we haven't established that so much as an interior, but it does show that Ben lives maybe a little more comfortably than the other people do on the island in Othersville. This place originally actually is a YWCA camp called Camp Erdman. And when we first got here, all the houses were a different color. There wasn't any grass. The grass was actually dead. No gardens and so on. And we spent quite a bit of time refurbishing the places to give it that feel that we were looking for. And we've been maintaining it since then. There have been people coming out here from our greens department and watering the lawn pretty much daily. And so now what we have is a very sort of lush green and a place that looks like it's been lived in for many years. Besides the gardens and so on, all the miscellaneous set dressing, we've added little lights along the pathway, adding the porches, adding all the decks. We also added the picket fencing, we added the swing sets, and part of that too is to give an idea that perhaps there were children here at one point, but now they're unused and rusted and falling apart. That in itself also adds a little bit of creepiness to it, a sense of abandonment.